Hi guys, welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Circle of Bruges save on FM 2015, and you may notice a change. I now have a Facecam, so for the remainder of my FM 2015 videos, which will be the next 5 or 6 weeks until the beta comes out, or probably when I come back from holiday in mid-October. From then I think I'll probably start doing the FM16 stuff. So remaining my videos when I have a Facecam, something that I want to add to my channel for the new FM game. And for my, I thought I'd sort of do the rest of the videos with this, just to see how it goes, experiment with it, and let me know what you think. The camera is just the camera on my phone, which is a Galaxy S6. It's a good camera, so I'm using that, and then I just transfer the file over to my computer, and then I can just edit it in there, and just put and sort of sync it alongside the gameplay and the audio from Audacity, because the audio is not great on the phone. My audio from my microphone is much better, so that's what I use for that. So yeah, it works quite well, so let's hope it works. And as for the save, of course, we're in our 4th year now, after 3 seasons. We were given more time by the board because morale was poor, and we were pulled in for a board meeting. They've given us more time. They gave us a new contract about a week before it expired, so we have a 2-year deal now. And I'll probably see the save continue up until the end of our new contract. So we're only going to be doing 1 game today because I've got a lot to talk about off screen. New signings, players which I've kind of promoted from the under-21s and the under-18s, some regens in there, which is exciting. And of course the pre-season games I played off screen. So I'll be going through those first, and then the only game today I'll be playing is the opening game against newly promoted Kortrijk. And we'll see how we do there. And then after that we've got Charleroi, Lokeren, Standard and Westerlo. And on the next episode, I'll probably do the Ghent and Club Bruges games in a double live com, because I want to do a Bruges derby, and I think it's important to get wins over those. We've beaten them once, but I think if we can do the double over them, that would top off the series as well. If we can do a double and finish above them, that is my ultimate goal, I think, because I think winning the league is a bit out of our reach at the moment. But we'll give it our best. We'll give it our best. So first thing I'm going to do is go through our signings. Now we've got a pretty good transfer budget actually, over £200,000, and then our wages was good as well. So we had money to spend, more money than we've had so far. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the outs and ins first. We'll start off with the outs. Loads of players released on a free. Kabanga has left the club. He has gone to Lamel United on a free. And yeah, he is now gone. Other things that have happened, there haven't been a great deal of departures apart from that of any note. Loads of loans. And then everyone else has been released, I think. So yeah, just one club. One player which has actually left of any note that's actually been a good player for me that I've actually used, and that was a Kabanga, or Cabananga as his real name is. Of course I changed it. So 5 signings brought in, one of which was bought before, but it was only confirmed this season in the 1st of July. Abdelkader Amran, I'm just going to be calling him Amran. He's a centre back. He's only 20 years old. He's a regen. We bought him. Got some good stats. Good jumping reach. A strong player. Naturally fit. Mentals are some of the mentals are okay. Determination, leadership. And at 20, I think he could be a good defender for the future. Good header of the ball. Good man marker. So I think he could be a good player for us. Next up, Sean Kleber. We bought him from Utrecht for £60,000. He's a central midfielder, something we don't have a lot of on this game. Giuseppe Vivas is retired now, and the only one we have is Rafa, who isn't a bad player, but I think it just needs support there. 23-year-old central midfielder then. He is Dutch. He's uncapped. Very fit player. Very balanced physical player, and mentals are good as well. Good off the ball. Good teamwork and good work rate. Technicals aren't great, but we'll see how Kleber does. He's played a few games off screen. Pre-season, he's done okay. 2 loanies, Hadi Sacco from Sporting. We tried to get the usual guys back, Wilson and Tanaka, but they didn't want to come back, which surprised me because they were our best players over the past 2 seasons. They've got a lot of goals, but they don't want to come back. So we've gone for some different players. Hadi Sacco, 23-year-old French striker, has been very good pre-season, got a few goals, plays as a poacher. Very good physically, he looks great. He's got good pace. He's a strong player. He's got good balance and agility. Determination and flair's 13. Okay dribbler over the ball. Good technique. So I think this is a good striker we've got here, and I'm excited to see more of Hadi Sacco this season. Potential ability 4.5 star as well, so he could be a key player this season despite being on loan. We also have one player on loan from Torino, Marco D'Alessandro. He's a right winger because we no longer have Kabanga. And we also have Viola still, but he'll be playing mainly as a striker, I think, this year. That is his first position. So Nando will be our first choice right winger, but we now have D'Alessandro, who is probably about equal to Nando. He's got 4-star current and 4-star potential, which is good. Again, good pace on the right wing, 16 acceleration, 15 pace. And a good work rate and 17 flair, which is good. I like to see that. He's a good dribbler of the ball. He's a good passer of the ball. He's a good crosser. So I think we've got a great right winger here on loan from Torino. And our most expensive player from Hajduk Split is Nikolos Gelashvili. He's a Georgian striker. So we have Viola, Gelashvili, and Sacco as our strikers. We also have backup in some of our younger forwards, such as Amala, I think, is one, and there's another one as well. So we'll go through some of the players we kind of promoted from the under 21s and under 18s in a minute as well. So Gelashvili looks a very balanced player, and mentals are looking good. 16 off the ball, 15 decisions, 14 anticipation. Finishing is great. I think that is the one thing we've been missing this series, is a good finisher of the ball, and Gelashvili could be that. He's 31, so he's probably just past his peak, if not at his peak as well. And he's an international as well. We don't have a lot of international players. So Gelashvili, he's a cap for Georgia. Probably not the highest profile country there is nationally, but we've got a player with international experience, so I think that's important. So we'll look at our squad then. So let's have a look at our first team squad. So we'll go to general info and we'll sort it from position. So goalkeepers, we've got Buric and Martinez, they retain their place. We've got Gevlik and Cornelis as right backs. And then the 17-year-old Donald Halilai, Belgian fullback. Salmon is 16, good agility, good balance. He's improving. First touch is good, tackling is good. So yeah, got a nice young player here, 17-year-old Halilai. Borden is the centre back. Also Dusen, El Masaudi, and Janssens is a younger centre back who I want to try and sell actually because he's not happy. And then Amran, of course, and we have Diwale, but he probably won't be staying. Left backs, we've got Sid Clay, who didn't have the best of seasons last year, but I'm hoping he can improve, and Boycer. Dehaena, left winger, also plays as a left back if we need him to, although I'm hoping that won't be the case. Van Acker and Houdret and Ndiaye are going to be our defensive midfielders. I still want to try and sell Matthew Martins. He's unhappy, he wants to leave, and I want to allow him to do that. And Kleiber as well can play there as well. Right wingers in D'Alessandro and the left winger in Medeiros, who was a good player last season. Got him in the January window. There's Rafa and there's Nando. Maharam left winger, what we've promoted from the reserves. 18-year-old left winger. Got some good stats. Determination is 17, 15 aggression. Technicals aren't great, but we'll see how much they improve. There's Paselic Gergic. Christian Strakosha's got good potential. 18-year-old attacking midfielder. 16 first touch, 14 dribbling, 18 determination, 15 flair, 15 pace as well. As a pacey attacking midfielder, which is something we need. So he could be good. There's Viola and Sacco. Amala is the striker and left winger I mentioned. Louis de Klerk is the other striker, the 18-year-old forward. He's had a few games off the bench last season and he'll be playing this season as well. And Quinton Corrales, also 18. He's wanted by a few clubs. He's got some good balanced physicals. And he's got great potential. So that's the team we're going with this year. Or in the under-21s as well, we still have some good players here. People like Verbeek, who's only 15, and De Jong and Robert. So we've got some good players down there. And then the under-19s as well, we still have potential there. So I think our squad is looking good. So hopefully we'll go places this year. We'll see. So let's continue to the game then. No, we won't. We've still got to do the off-screen games. We started off poorly pre-season. In fact, first of all, I did a lot of friendlies, so let's go through them all. There's two friendlies which were technically last season. One against the under-21s, which we won 4-2. Viola scored a hat-trick and Tariq scored, and then Ngono and Strakosha scored for the under-21s. And we had a 1-1 draw with Auxerre, in which Albert Gudmundsson scored. He's no longer at the club. Of course, he was a loan signing. Austria-Vienna, we lost at home 2-0, which was a shame. Jacobson and Mailinger scored there. Heracles was a goalless draw, in which Van Ack was sent off after half an hour. 2-0 defeat away against Valenciennes, Rydell Popon with both goals for them. 4-3 win against Len was quite big. Madeira scores. Sacco got 2 goals and there was no goal 6 minutes from the end. 2-1 win against Angers. Sacco scored in the 2nd minute and Cornelis converted a penalty in the 7th. Goalless draw at home against Everton. 6-2 win against the Italian club Bari, who for some reason have a rooster as their badge, or it could be a Feathers McGraw from Wallace and Gromit. Goals here: 2 from Sacco, 2 from Medeiros, 1 from D'Alessandro, and 1 from Boyce 5 minutes from time. And a 3-0 win away against Cherbourg, who are a low-profile team. They are amateur, I believe, semi-professional, and they're in the French regional divisions. 3-0 win against them. Amala scored, and Basilic Gergic got 2 goals in 3 minutes, including a penalty. So today we're against Kortrijk, who have just been promoted from the 2nd league as winners. Genk stayed up because they won the playoff, and the team that was relegated last year, which was Liers, are down in the 2nd league. So only one team promoted, and that was Kortrijk because Genk won the playoffs. So yeah, let's go into the game then. Looks like they're going to play a 4-5-1. Well, not a 4-5-1. This is the formation we're going with pre-season, and it's done me quite well actually. It's been a good one. So I'm going to do a quick pick and see what we get. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I do want to push Nando a bit further up pitch though. And I'm going to drop Gergic back. And we'll do a quick pick again. So we'll have Kleiber there. I'm not sure what his position is. I think he's a box-to-box. He is. So we'll have Kleiber as a box-to-box. Van Acker there. And then, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good team. Cornelis will be taking a bit more of a backseat this year. I was trying to remove him as captain, and I didn't do it. So he is still captain, but he won't be playing a lot more games. So, yeah, that's that really. We do need to change the bench still, so I'll do that. We'll have Cornelis on the bench. And then we don't need Amran and El Masaudi. So I think we'll have Hudret on the bench. And I think we will have, not Basilic Gergic. Where's... Oh, yeah, we don't have another attacking midfielder, do we? Oh, where's Strakosha? Can we play him? Or is he already on the bench? Where's Strakosha gone? We've lost him. I don't know. Where's he gone? There he is. There we go. So that's going to be our team for this game. We've got sort of all sorts of positions covered. So let's submit it. Someone needs a number. That would be Gilashvili. You can have number 15, my friend. So submit the numbers and we'll get into the game. I will be looking at the camera very much. The camera is all the way up here. My laptop's down here. So if I don't look at the camera, that's why. Yeah, that's it. So here we go. Yeah, change of tactic. I'm not worried about their injuries. I just want to see how we do. Encourage the team. I'm hoping for a win here against a newly promoted side. On paper, I think we should be winning this game, but even though it's away from home, we'll see how we do. I have no instructions and I have no mentality, no shape. Well, I've got a flexible shape. So we're just going to see how we do. We've conceded an early free kick here with less than 30 seconds played and Desmet with a free kick and it sent over. There's an early foul committed. So, the first highlight of the game turns up with nothing. 15 minutes played now. We'll see how we do. Come on, 20 minutes. And Gevlik with a throw in. He finds Nando. Can he find a ball into the area? Guerra clears it away. Bordin picks it up and he sends the ball back towards the area. And here is Guerra, but he doesn't come onto the ball. Van Acker wins it and passes to De Heine. Here is Debo Van Acker again. Kleiber to Nando and Sacco. And that's a good block. We won a corner. So that's a good early chance there. We've got a few chances already. Haven't hit the target yet though. And handball by Nando, so it's a free kick for them. Don't see a lot of handballs in this game. It's always fouls. You don't see handballs very often. Nando goes for the cross but doesn't hit it. Kleiber with the ball now finds Gevlik. Can he get a cross in? He can. He finds Nando. And there's Sacco. And the two blocked shots. Bored him with a header on, but Martins wins the ball back. And we're doing well here. We're pushing forward, but I say Kortrijk could easily get onto us on the counter-attack. Right, let's try and set a shape then. So we're having a lot of possession. We're going to stay attacking. We're doing well. We're going to retain possession. We're going to float crosses. We're going to drop a bit deeper, and we're going to close down if they do get possession. So let's see if that helps us towards a win. We've had more chances than Kortrijk. We've had more of the ball, so I'd say that was we were definitely very much on top in that first half. We're still coming out with the win though, 0-0 after half time. Been a few highlights, but I say we need a couple of goals here. We don't want to start with 0 goals scored. A clean sheet would be fantastic, but we'll see how we do. But it hasn't been the best so far. We've been okay. De Gea with the ball now. Here is a cross into the box. Kleiber with the ball now. Here's Nando. And Nando scores. It's 1-0. I said he'd be starting more this season, and he is. I told him that. He was frustrated for quite a while in the season, in the series. We bought him at the start of our second season, and he's never really had a run in the first team because Kabanga's been playing on the right wing. And then, of course, we've been buying like loanies, like Wilson has been our main right winger. But, of course, he's no longer at the club. He didn't want to join us for a third year. So, that is why we've got Nando starting on the right wing now. And he's doing well. So, that's great. Kleiber's had a good game as well. I've been impressed by him. With an hour played, I'm going to take off De Gea and bring on Medeiros. And that will be our first change of the game. With an hour played, we're dominating the game. We've had 13 shots. So, I'm pleased with how it's going so far. We've got a 1-0 lead. To double it would be okay. I'm going to take off Van Acker because he's struggling at the moment. We're going to bring on Houdret in his place. I think Ndiaye will be taking a backseat this year as well. He's starting to get a bit old and he's declining. So I think he might go maybe in January or maybe next summer. The header away here, but we've won it back here. Kleiber, my voice is going. That's not good. Nando. Sakho's there and he hits the bar from close range. 76 minutes played. We're doing well here. I'm impressed. We've defended well. And here's a free kick. And we've won a penalty. Now, who's taking our pens? Let me just check. What the hell is Faris Haroun doing on that list? He hasn't played for us for a while. I think we'll have Viola on penalties. I don't know who actually is going to take it. It's the number 18. I don't know who that is. I don't know our numbers off by heart. Who's taking the pen? If it's someone weird, then we'll see. Sakho's taking the penalty, which isn't too weird. Wow, that was a thunderbolt of a penalty. He smashed it into the left corner. 2-0 win. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to defend. Once we've seen the penalty replay. Sakho, no chance at all. He went the right way. There was absolutely no chance he was going to save that. Last few minutes, we're going to go defensive. We're going to make a change at the back. We're going to bring on Cornelis for Gevlik just to give him a rest because I think it's important to keep him fit. And that is our 3 changes made. We defended very well in this game, so I'm impressed. Not something that we could say a lot last season. Defending was pretty poor. Isaac on the ball. That's going to be full time. It's a nice 2-0 win. Dominating performance. So yeah, happy with that. Good start. That was a good win. So yeah, great. Clean sheet. Man of the match was Kleiber. Set up our first goal. So, yeah, I'm impressed. That's a good start. That's a fantastic start. Nando with a goal in 52 minutes. Sakho with a penalty in the 80th minute. Ghent won 4-1. And Westerlo won 2-1. And everything else ended in a draw. So, we are off to a good start. That's very important. Debut for Kleiber. Did very well. Very impressed. And the first league goal for Sakho. Yep. Had a good solid game. Good to see him find the back of the net. Never stopped looking for ways to improve the team. I thought he played well. It's satisfying to say that. It is indeed. Kleiber got man of the match. 84% pass completion. He won 1 in 3 tackles on average. So, yeah. That's a good start. I'm impressed. So, let's look at what we've got coming up then. So, we've got Charleroi as our first away game. Then we host Lokeren and Standard one after the other. Before travelling to Westerlo. And then we host Anderlecht, the champions. So, what I would do, I'm going to play the I'm going to play the Anderlecht and Ghent games actually. No, I'm not. I'm fibbing. I don't know. We've got 3 very tough games in a row there. So what did we play? I think it's probably going to be Ghent and Bruges since Bruges are rivals. So we'll do that, and then we'll play the Anderlecht game off screen. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you want to make any comments, you can leave them down below in the comment section. And if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed the face cam. It's just something I'm going to be doing for the rest of my videos on FM15, just to experiment to see if it goes well. And let me know what you think about that. If you think I should keep the face cam, because I do want to try and add something to my channel for FM16, just to sort of make an addition to improve it. And this is what I think it's going to be. And I'm thinking about my beta save for FM16 as well. I might set up a straw poll like closer to the time about what save I want to do. I've got some ideas floating around. So yeah, I might leave it up to you, because I've got a few teams in mind. So that's going to do it for this video then. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.